Welcome to Unfiltered Discussions. You got Nash in the building.
Got Ash in the building.
Today, I guess let's get straight into it. I guess the topic I have for us today is why do you feel like people speak on things as if they're exempt? What you got on that one?
Well, I feel like some people speak on things as if they're exempt, given the fact that they feel like they're better than.
Hmm.
They think that they're above everything, and it ain't given. Some people have experienced these situations, and they think because they have healed or grown from certain situations that they're better than, and they can't have that happen to them anymore. And instead of them taking a real long look at themselves and really looking at the whole picture here and really stop and look at their own lives and see how it ain't all that great either. Your life ain't all that great either. But here it is, you're casting judgment on what somebody else got going on, and especially when it comes to certain situations that has transpired, right? And a lot of the times people speak on those things as they're exempt, but it already happened to them, and they trying to act as if it ain't. It's just a shame.
Yeah,
no, really.
Yeah. I just feel like people at the end of the day can always have a solution to something that they're not in, right? Even if they have experienced it themselves, but it's easy to say, can't be me, I wouldn't do that, right? The thing that bothers me the most about people that speak on things as if they're exempt is that they lack empathy in that moment, right? It's like I don't have to physically ever been through what you've been through, but I can understand. Like you telling me, it's like, dang, that's messed up. Like that's not cool. Like let's go roll on them or her. You know what I mean? But it's like, why speak and say things like, couldn't be me, or she's stupid, or he dumb? You know what I mean? When you know for a fact that the person is already struggling in the situation as is. And if I'm pouring out my heart to you and I'm really like being transparent, like, you know what I mean? Like this open book, and you don't have to, speculate or anything. And I'm just straight up being real with you, like, man, listen, that hurt me. Like I messed up behind this one. You know what I mean? And I'm really thinking like being raw and real with you, and to know that you're really not even really genuine about what I'm saying. I think that might even hurt more than what I'm going through.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? If I was to find out that this whole time I'm speaking to you and thinking that you're really like down for what I got going on and understanding and like want the best for me to come about the situation, but in all reality, like you're really using me and laughing about me to people or just speaking on it and ill will when I'm not present, and it's like, whoa, like, to see that kind of thing would make you want to put your hands on somebody. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, cut them off, of course, but the initial reaction, like, then I want to do something to it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do something to them. Like, what's up with you? Like, because that's kind of like mind blowing, right?
Yeah, that says about a lot about the individual.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you think that this person is being supportive of you and really down for you and really trying to help you, get through your issues or work through what you're going through, and here it is, this person is betraying you. That's the ultimate betrayal right there. That is something that is disheartening, for me to sit up here and spill out. First of all, a lot of the times it takes a lot out of people to even get to a place where they're confiding in somebody and really being vulnerable and being able to spill everything out on the table. And these are the things that make people shut down and withdraw themselves, because here it is, you're thinking this person has your best interest at heart, and they're sitting here backbiting you, laughing, joking, as if you're the circus act and things of that nature. And and people will do it as if they have all their life put together. But it wouldn't be nice if somebody shed some light on your pot and look in your pot and see that the water is running down to be burnt. The pot been on too long, and you judging everybody else stuff. It's not cool. You know, it's not cool that you can't take a step back and look and say, wow, like if the empathy piece, if that was me, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it. But it's okay for you to do it to other people. But when it's done to people that's doing it to others, they don't like it. Mm-hmm. So why even do it? You're not better than anybody. You've been through a lot of things that people could sit around and do the same thing to you, but you wouldn't like it. It's not fair. You know, at least people with uncertainty, when you think that you could, and also it doesn't allow you to trust people when you get to a place of being vulnerable and you're being in that space with someone, and they're just ultimately just backbiting you from the sun up to the sundown. And it's like, no, I'm not. The person is not a circus act. It's not cool.
Yeah, I agree. You know, and it's just like, it's one thing in life to state facts about things, and it could be a fact, right? It could be a fact, but what is the point of stating a fact if you already know what the fact is, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, what do you benefit by gossiping about it? Mm-hmm. You know, you gotta really think about that. Like, if, first of all, when you got so much on your own plate and you trying to figure out life yourself, and like, you know what I mean, you checking off the list of what you need to do, I don't have time to gossip about what you got going on. Mm-hmm. Sweetheart, like, I may have, gave you some advice, I may have lent a listening ear, and that's where it stops at. Like, I have my own stuff going on. Like, I can't fill my brain with your stuff and my stuff and this stuff and stuff. It's too much going on for me right now. Mm-hmm. Understand? And then what am I benefiting? What do I want somebody to say once I tell them? Oh, girl, such and such got this going on. What am I looking for you to tell me? What do I want you to say? Unless it's something so drastic and it's like, damn, that's up. Like, why X, Y, and Z happened? Like, I'm so upset. I hurt for her. Like, that's not cool. Like, like, she was down. She loyal. Like, why would he do her like that? Or why, Dad, what you call messed up her whole living situation? Like, she then got caught cheating. Now she looking for housing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, something like that. Because sometimes things are a little bit like, whoa.
Whoa, that happened.
Damn, that's messed up. Especially things that you never seen coming.
Yeah.
But it's the difference between discussing something without malice intent and then going behind somebody's back and just literally just like spilling out their business and making them the laughing stock. But when you're in front of them, it's a total different tune. Mm-hmm. And then you got to scratch your head and you look at them people like, what's up with you? Like, that right there, you got to take it for what it is, right? Mm-hmm. And this is why I always draw back to when I say, just because it's not being done to you, it's just not your turn yet.
Oh, yeah.
Because people are who they are. No matter how they dress it up, dress it down, you are who you are. No matter the situation. There's certain stuff you can't buy. Certain stuff is either in or it's not. You can't teach it, nobody, certain stuff. And that's just real talk. Like, being a good person, being selfless, being empathetic, you know what I mean? Being genuine. You can't teach that stuff. You can go ahead and show it off in actions and things like that, and I hope that, oh, Dad, she carry like that, I'm gonna reciprocate that with you, like, you know what I mean? And yes, no, don't everybody deserve certain treatment, but if they don't deserve it, then why you been dealing with them kind of people? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want nobody around me if I gotta treat you any kind of way. And it's not to say, yes, you're close to who you're close to, right? Mm-hmm. There's levels to everything. But then, are we just cool on this level? Or we just, oh yeah, I see her in passing, she cool or whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Say hi. May say, hey, how you been? Or, and that's that. That's where the buck stops. You know what I mean? And then it's levels.
Yeah.
Right? So that's not to say that. And even to those people, why would I want to snake you? If I could speak to you, what am I snaking you for?
It doesn't even make sense.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to wrap my mind around it. Like, why would I want to cause you any ill will?
Like, how could you go on and be around this individual and knowing that you did things to the individual and appear in this person's face as if you are the best friend, you being a good person, all these different things, but has done sneaky, underhanded things to this individual, and it's like, how could you move like that? I mean, really, like, it doesn't even make sense. for you to literally get up in somebody's face and like you don't have no conscience. You're not thinking about the egg. Like, oh no, like I know I didn't ate this person back out or whatever you did, and then to come around as if nothing ever went on. Those are the people that are dangerous, like and scary to be around. Because the last thing I would want is for an individual to be around me and act as if they're one way, but then they're another way with somebody else, right? You know, and those type of things make people not want to deal with you. But if you actually cared about that person, you wouldn't do those things to that person. You wouldn't go around doing the things that you're doing to the individual, you know? And it's like, do you really, it's like that's on your agenda all day to sit around and be hurtful to people and cause drama and disarray and havoc in everybody else's life. Like that's all you got going on. That says a lot about you and what you got going on and what you ain't got going on at the end of the day. You know, you sit around and you walk around judgmental, asserting yourself in things that you have no business asserting yourself in, you know, and imagine if somebody asserted themselves in your business. What would you be doing?
Feeling the kind of way.
Absolutely. So those things is like you have to be empathetic, you know, and then you don't care about this person's feelings for real. If you had to sit around and do that, because like if somebody I cared about came to me with issues and things that was hurtful and hurt, I'm going to sit there and be supportive to this individual because the last thing somebody want to hear is somebody being judgy to them. That nobody wants to hear that kind of stuff. You know, people want you to be supportive and lend a helping hand to them and be genuine.
Yeah, without having to tell the world that you did it, right?
No.
I never understood that. Like, that's why they say if I can jump in, I'm jumping in, right? It don't really matter. I don't need you to ask me. If I hear the distress, I'm coming. It's simple. If I can do it, I'm coming. You don't ask me anything. Don't ask me because you don't need to ask me. I hear what you got going on, and I'm a more of a solution focused kind of person. Like, or you can maybe do X, Y, and Z, or I could do this, I could do that. Like, it's just automatic for me. But people, you gotta, when you see certain individuals that operate in what we're speaking about, you really gotta look back and see what they got going on, right? Because it kind of like tells the story as to why are they the way that they are. And it's I can't justify people's actions.
No.
Everybody wake up and make a choice every day what they're speaking on, what they're doing, what they're not doing, you know what I mean, what they want to change about themselves. Everybody make a conscious decision every day that they wake up because that's a blessing, right? And whatever you choose to indulge in, that's strictly on you. Right? So I have to hold you accountable for that. Everybody has their own mind, right? I mean, I know some people are like easily influenced. I really hate that for people. But, you have to be sick. Sick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You really have to be sick. I mean, what is that called? What kind of illness is that?
That's beyond, that right there is a whole list of things. They're kind of sick that, we hear people say things like mentally disturbed. That's what it is. You're mentally disturbed.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, you're disturbed. It's something going on beyond what's really happening here, because it says a lot about yourself, your character, and your well-being, because you cannot possibly be practicing any type of self-care if you got to go out your way to hurt other people in order for you to feel good. That is not how that go. You are mentally disturbed. That's what that thing there is called. Okay? Because when you have people that go about life and think that everything is a laughing stock and everything, and then you look around and be like, I don't even want to be around you. You just irritated me with the things that come about your mouth and the things that you say that are inappropriate, and you have to step back and say, damn, did you think about what you were speaking of when you spoke about it? Like, are you okay? No, you're not okay. You can't be okay in the brain if you go around doing these things to people. If you got to be a negative individual, that means that you have to really do some soul searching and some self reflection on self, because it's easier for you to sit here and you're projecting things on the people that should not be projected on them. You have a lot of things going on with you. You know, you're not perfect Patty or anything, so don't think
not perfect Patrick and Patty.
Yeah, don't think that, you know,
it's crazy.
Like, it's just the you know, you have, you know, to take the focus off of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you go into doing these things to people, because it says a lot about you, right? So you're sitting up here speaking on this individual that's going through hell and hot water in certain situations, and here it is. You think this is a laughing matter? It's not a laughing matter.
Yeah, they're low. They're low right at that moment.
You don't kick a person when they down.
They low, and I'm not going to sit and hear this story and think that it's first, there's nothing funny about anything that nobody's going through. You understand? Now, you know what's so crazy though? Like the people that do sit around and you know, think that people that's going through stuff, couldn't be me, this, you know how they always say all that crap. They say, you know, life always shows up for them people, right? And it makes you eat your words, right? You end up eating your words even more than the person that you were speaking upon. Like you end up in some situations, you be like the ones that you said never me, all of those ones, and you find yourself right there. And then those are the ones that you keep secret, right? But you can only hold it in for so long. Because it's tearing your ass up. Yeah. Okay? And then you know you got people you don't want to say, damn, that's what you get. You know what I mean? Because when you already know that life is going to get you, and you know everybody say like Homer do his job. Life is going to get you, because you'll be seeing people and you be like, damn, I hate that for her. I hate that for him. You know what I mean? Because when you go around being mean and negative all your life, yeah, that's why. And then you wonder why things aren't aligned, why you're not being blessed, why you know you keep finding yourself back at square one. And people be thinking that it's just going to be like the payback is just going to be the thing that you spoke of was, man, it be all in the areas of your life. Because it comes full circle. You get a sprinkle. You get a sprinkle all over. It comes full circle, and people just can't understand. Be trying to, but I'm this kind. No, you're a fucked up individual. That's the real thing. Like you're a messed up person, dude. You understand me? It's not, you're not no good person. You don't pick and choose where you're a good person at. No. If you're a good person, you're a good person all around the board. You know, 1 minute you're not good here, but you're being vicious here, and but I didn't tell her, but you tell the business over here. Oh, but I wish good over there, but you're being wishing bad over there. No, all of that's gotta align. Like you gotta be able to be the same person all the way around the board.
But see, those type of people have a thing where they want to make it about them. They making it about, it ain't even about the individual no more, right? That they're making it about them.
Absolutely.
And what they would have done and what they could have or would have done in a situation. Because at the end of the day, why is it that you think that you're the expert in this person's life? You are absolutely not the expert in the person's life, okay? You know, people, when they're looking, they're not looking for you to be the expert in their lives. They're looking for support. They're looking for a helping hand. They're looking for somebody to be genuine at the end of the day. Somebody that's kind-hearted. Being able to meet people where they are at.
Absolutely.
Being able to, you know, not say you done something and say, oh, yeah, I did it. Yep. Look what I did. I did that. For her, you might as well wear a sign on your head saying, look, I did that. Yep. Because when you gotta sit around and do that, you're making it about you.
And it's not genuine.
Exactly. You're making it about you, and it's not about the person that you claim, or you put on an act, you put on a facade. Why is it that you have, it takes too much energy to put on a facade? Like, I'm a genuine person all the way around the board. I'm not sitting up here, you know, gotta put out everything. I gotta sit here and make a list of things that I have done. I don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good, genuine person, it's going to show. It's going to reflect in your behavior and how you exhibit things. But that goes back to the mindset that lets you know that this person is mentally disturbed and has nothing else going on, and they thrive off of negativity at the end of the day. So anytime an individual thrive off of negativity and thrive off of somebody being hurt and their feelings being hurt or hurting, that's something deeply, deeply rooted wrong with this individual, right? And these are the type of individuals you call out on their shit
all day long,
and you make them accountable. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You have to make those type of people accountable.
Because they're just as worse as they are.
Yeah, because you cannot feed into their bullshit. At the end of the day, they have to be held accountable. I don't give a fuck. I ain't cutting no corn. That shit you did was not cool.
And let's bring some clarity here. Okay. At the end of the day, yes, in life everybody talks shit before.
Oh
that's not everybody did. But once you know better, you do better, right? Mm-hmm. And certain situations just would never be spoken on.
It doesn't require that.
So as you grow, as you mature, you about whatever you want to word it. You know what I mean? That comes with experience. That comes with damn. I'm not speaking about that.
That ain't even cool.
I'm not. And you have to be. Because I'm an advocate for somebody all day long, right? Everybody is not as boisterous as me. Everybody's not as assertive as me, and I'm well aware of that. Like, and that's cool, right? But at the end of the day, once I'm in a room and you're speaking about things that I'm not agreeing with, I'm going to tell you, what's up? What are you talking about? Like, that ain't cool. Like, you out of pocket. Like, stop it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because people need that shit. Like, I'm not a yes woman. I'm going to tell you what it is and what it ain't. First of all, I'm not even indulging because I'm thinking about how you doing me when I leave out the room.
Because I know I ain't exempt from your bullshit either.
So I'm thinking about how you're going to carry me once I leave. See, the difference is I can stand it. You understand? Because I'm going to give you everything that you want right back, or even more.
Everything that you're looking for.
So that part don't bother me none. But the people that I feel like is more vulnerable to me, the ones that I know don't speak up and be assertive as I am. You know what I mean? Things like that. Those are the people that I speak up for. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Because I don't appreciate it. You don't gain anything by doing things to people that you know for a fact don't have that type of backbone, don't have that voice. Yeah. That's not going to say, what you mean? Like, why would you say that about you? Okay? Say what you got to say and cut them off. It's simple. It's simple, man. A lot of stuff in life is simple. And I know people probably like, Dad, like, why does she be like that? Because you know why? Because you go through life and you allow people to get chance after chance after chance after chance, and then that shit just wear you down, and then you're like, man, you cut them all off. Fuck them. I don't give a damn. My tolerance level is gone. You got me effed up because I gave out a lot of chances.
And I ain't got no...
Real talk. Like, I literally gave out a lot of chances, whether it was history, whether it was just memories, whether it was... but what if me, man? Take me. Now I'm going to carry it about me at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
You got to, because if you allow people to go ahead and keep on getting chances, it lessens how they respect you. First of all, the respect brings them, because let me tell you something, if I respect, I'm not going to carry you any kind of way. That's why we speak about respect about a lot of things, because if a person is genuine with you, they're not going to do you away. You're not even going to be put in that position with these people.
Absolutely not. So
and take it for what it is.
Those chances, them chances and tolerance right there, when you tolerate things that you have no business tolerating, and I always say this, that lets a person know how they want to deal with you at the end of the day. When you consistently, on a consistent basis, allow this person to F you over and over again, they say, oh, I can get over on this. I could do anything to her, and she's going to be open arms and receptive to things. Mm-hmm. And either gender, it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. And people really, really, really need to be mindful of these different things, because when you sit in a room with people and you allow things like that to go on, it's an issue.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, at the end of the day, you really got to advocate for yourself. Know who you're around, because people that speak on things as if they're exempt from situation, that could be an illness, that could be a relationship, that could be the littlest to the biggest thing. And you'll hear them. They'll talk like they got it all figured, like they wrote the book on exemption. Listen to them. And just because it's not your turn, yours is coming. Trust me, because it always comes. But a lot of people don't know that. They go, oh, but not me. They wouldn't do that to me. No, yours is coming too.
Pay attention.
Believe me.
Pay attention to how people treat other people around you.
And people that you know that is good to them. So if they doing it to people that's good to them, what will make them not do it to you? Come on, man. Just know what you know. So this is Nash signing off.
Ed signing off.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.